On July 27, 2002, thousands gathered in Lviv, Ukraine for a summer air show to watch elite pilots perform death-defying stunts, but what they didn't expect was how fast everything would turn into a complete horror show after a pilot lost control of his aircraft. After the aircraft plowed into the large crowd of spectators, 77 people were killed and over 500 others were injured, making this one of the deadliest aviation accidents in history. Shortly after midday in Las Vegas, Nevada, emergency dispatchers received multiple 911 calls about a 46-year-old man named Kenwan Montgomery, armed with a knife, chasing people down the sidewalk near Owens Avenue. Confused onlookers watched and recorded as the suspect walked down the street, swinging the blade in an erratic, frightening attack. But unfortunately for another man who was also in his 40s, he suddenly found himself in the wrong place at the worst possible moment, leading to his untimely demise taking place in the middle of a public street.
Is that a knife?
Oh, it's over there.
Developing right now, Metro Police are investigating a stabbing that left one person dead this afternoon. Officers were called to a neighborhood near Owens and H Street around 12:30 this afternoon. Police say the victim, identified as a man in his 40s, was just walking down the street during an altercation that he wasn't involved in when the suspect ran up and stabbed him several times. That victim died at the scene.
Once again, this is an isolated incident. It seems like this one individual, for whatever reason, whether it be mental illness or any type of under the influence, was just attacking.
And officials say that the suspect had injuries to his hands and was taken into custody. Police say that this was an isolated incident and that there is no threat to the public.
On a Monday afternoon in Memphis, Tennessee, a road rage confrontation turned deadly, and it all played out live on social media. Just after 3 p.m., a man named Marcus Marlon was live streaming near South 3rd Street when he decided to hop out his vehicle and confront another man who was in his vehicle, identified as 50-year-old Elliot Nelson. But this would turn out to be a very bad decision that would cost him his life in front of his social media viewers and his girlfriend, as Nelson would shoot him multiple times mere seconds after he would get out his car. As the live stream rolled on and captured the dramatic aftermath.
You wanna fight? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? What's up? What's up, dude? You wanna fight or what? What's up? You wanna fight or what? What's up? What's up?
Memphis police arrived within minutes, and Marlon, who was unarmed, was rushed to the hospital and later died from his injuries. And Nelson was then taken into custody and charged with second-degree murder and can face up to 60 years in prison if convicted. In Baton Rouge, Louisiana, police were alerted of gunfire at the Amazon warehouse, and when officers arrived, they found 21-year-old Daylon Anthony suffering from multiple gunshot wounds after being shot by another worker named Carl G. Nash during an altercation which allegedly started in the break room. And despite life-saving efforts by paramedics, Anthony wouldn't make it, and now Nash is facing 40+ years in prison for this brazen act of public violence.
I take your brother. I take your brother. I take your I take your brother.
He pump faking.
I take your bag. Police know what's up. Don't do all that. I take your boy.
No, you say he'll take that boy.
Shot and killed overnight at the Amazon warehouse in Baton Rouge. Police say whoever pulled the trigger is on the run.
Multiple agencies rushed to respond to this shooting with plenty of witnesses.
What we know so far is that two males were arguing right in front of the doors of the entrance. The suspect is a current employee. An employee who was there telling me today the argument started in the break room, and she and several others later heard gunshots and began running for their lives. She later found the victim dead on the ground. She says police told her the suspect left to go to his car to grab a gun and then came back. It seems the victim was shot multiple times, including in the head.
In Deer Park, Long Island, New York, 64-year-old Stephen Schwally was intoxicated and caught on multiple surveillance cameras driving around the island at dangerous high speeds, nearly hitting multiple people, all before he would eventually lose control of his vehicle and plow through a nail salon at over 70 miles per hour, taking the lives of 4 unexpected people in an instant and forever ruining his own life.
A deadly crash at a nail salon was indicted on a long list of charges, including murder. Prosecutors say Stephen Schwally plowed into that salon, leaving 4 people dead.
New surveillance video shows an SUV driving recklessly, swerving around one car, almost hitting another. Prosecutors say Stephen Schwally blew through 4 stop signs and 5 crosswalks in the shopping center, narrowly missing this mother and daughter crossing the street.
And then he ran that red light. He went airborne through Grand Avenue prior to crashing directly into the salon. Witnesses detected an odor of alcohol on his breath. He had slurred speech. He had bloodshot eyes. In addition, they found alcohol in the vehicle itself.
His blood alcohol content, 0.17, twice the legal limit. Killed instantly the nail salon owner Ken Chen, 2 of his employees, and NYPD officer Amelia Renhack, who was getting a manicure.